Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Masters of the Universe Classics, Battleground Evil-Lyn. When Evil-Lyn got her first release in the Classics line, she featured the bright yellow skin of the vintage figure. Many folks were hoping that eventually we'd get a version with paler skin, based more on her appearance in the 2000X cartoon series. Enter Battleground Evil-Lyn. Evil-Lyn comes in the standard Masters of the Universe Classics blister card packaging. The back of that box features a look at other figures already released, as well as a brand new bio for Evil-Lyn. This new version of Evil-Lyn features pale skin and a purple color scheme, much like she was featured in the 2000X era. However, you'll notice that she utilizes the same outfit as the previously released Evil-Lyn and Teela before her. It definitely would have been nice to get the unique outfit with the skirt piece from the 2000X series, but even still, I must say that the colors on this figure look incredibly nice. The black on her helmet has a really nice gloss to it. The purples and blacks all look really nice together, and it's certainly a favorite color combination of mine. She includes a purple cape with a really nice black wash that adds some great detail. The cape is easily removable, and she looks terrific displayed both with and without it. The cape is but one new addition to this otherwise repainted figure. One of the other new additions is this open spell-casting hand. This is something fans wanted on the first release of Evil-Lyn, so it's nice to see that it is included on this new figure. Now you can pose her casting spells over her wand, or preparing to project a blast of magic at her enemies.
Alright, so here we go. Here we go with Battleground Evil-Lyn. And here's the first thing we're going to talk about, the cape. So the cape just sits right on Evil-Lyn's shoulders, and as you can see, it just kind of pops right off very easily. It's loose enough so that you don't have to pop the head off to remove it. Just kind of slides right over. It actually sits on her really nicely. And I did already talk about like the shading and everything on it. It looks really, really nice. So you've got the option to display her with the cape or without the cape. It works great both ways. The cape is made of a very soft plastic, so it's nice and pliable, which is very nice. So it doesn't really hinder her articulation at all. The actual Evil-Lyn figure, there's really not a whole lot different as far as the body goes. As we all know, this is just yet another repaint of the Teela body, the Evil-Lyn body, the goddess. We've seen this body used a few times, just painted differently. I know that there are fans out there who were really hoping for more of a 2000X inspired design on the figure. And yes, I agree, that would have been really great, but I will admit that this figure does look really nice, especially in person. The colors just fit really well. It seems very natural for Evil-Lyn, so I am very happy with the way it looks. Even being a repaint, I am very happy with the way she looks here. So there's really no surprises. The articulation is exactly what you would expect from this type of figure. She's actually got a really wide range of movement with the legs because the skirt doesn't come down low enough to really hinder it. No waist articulation because this is still the design where the outfit covers the articulation part so she can't turn at the waist. But the ankles are actually really nice and tight on this one. She stands really well. All of her joints actually seem really nice and tight, which is really, really cool. The only other thing I really want to talk about is she's got the spellcasting hand, the open hand. Now this actually did debut with Catra, and if you guys remember, the one on Catra was really soft and gummy, at least it was on mine. I showed you guys how flexible it was, how it was real smushy and it bent around. It's not the case with the Evil-Lyn. It is a little soft, but I mean it's no softer than, if the fingers were up on this hand, it would probably be the same. So that the fingers are a little pliable, they move, but the hand is not like, it's not gummy and bendy like the Catra one was. So it's a lot more firm, a lot more stiff. and it just overall, it feels a lot better. So it's not as soft. You don't really have to worry about the stretchiness that I seem to encounter with the Catra figure. And the open hand works great for Evil-Lyn too, you know, because you can get those nice spell casting poses, or, you know, using her magic on her scepter. I mean, it's really cool, and it fits in well for Evil-Lyn. So there you go.
Aside from the removable cape and the new spellcasting hand, Evil-Lyn also includes a second head. For the first time ever, we get something fans have always wanted: an unhelmeted head. The second head features her white feathered hair as seen in the 2000X animated series, and it looks terrific on this figure. If the repaint alone wasn't enough, this second head really makes this figure feel like something new. Evil-Lyn includes the same wand staff as her first release, although this time she does not include the short version of the staff, only the long. However, you do have two different orb pieces. You've got a dark translucent purple orb, and this new light green glow-in-the-dark orb. She also includes her knife, which was one of the accessories included with the 2000X version of the figure. Alright guys, it's comparison time. Here's Battleground Evil-Lyn alongside the 2000X version. You can see the detailing of her outfit that was not used for this figure. And here she is alongside the first release of Evil-Lyn from the Classics line. While normally I find myself preferring the vintage versions of characters, seeing these two side by side really shows me how much more I love the pale skin and the purple costume. So while I will agree with those fans who said that this figure would have been better if she were actually given her proper 2000X inspired outfit, I cannot deny that this is still an incredibly beautiful figure. I just really like this color scheme, and the paint job is really well done. Plus, she includes some pretty great accessories in her cape, the unhelmeted head, and the alternate staff orb. So she's got several display options, and I can surely see fans wanting multiples to display her in all those different ways. Plus, she goes with so many of your already released figures. You can have her freeing Gygor, or freeing King Hiss, or freeing Hordak. You know, all that crazy nonsense that Evil-Lyn seems to get into. She may be mostly a repaint, but she's well worth it, and in my opinion, she is a must-have figure. Evil-Lyn will be available on MattyCollector.com in November 2011 and is part of the Eternian Collectors Club subscription. Until next time,